What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Hyrule Warriors. In the last episode, we led an assault on the Gerudo Desert, and now it's time to bring the fight to Ganon himself. Alright, so I plan as playing as Zelda in this level, so what do you say we go to the bazaar real quick and check out Zelda's badges, since we haven't actually played as her yet. I believe, though, the only thing new in terms of like badges is just Stamina Fruit 2. Everything else I'm pretty sure I've shown off before at one point. Same for defense badges, nothing new. And assist badges, all we got is Farore's Wind 1. That's about it though. As you can see, I actually did get the DLC, but I'll talk about that later. For now, let's just jump right into things. What do we got for weapons? I guess this is probably the best. Let's go with it.
After Zelda's triumph in Gerudo Desert, Impa's forces managed to pinpoint Ganondorf's location. He had conquered Hyrule Castle and transformed it in his own image. From this fortress, he prepared for an unspeakable ritual. Link, Zelda, and all of their allies from across the ages marched toward Ganon's tower, ready for the final, decisive battle. If they fell, all of Hyrule would fall with them.
Alright, it's the true grand finale. It's time for us to save Hyrule once and for all. And I mean, just look at what Ganon did to Hyrule Field, even Hyrule Castle. There's a giant sword in it, for crying out loud. Like, where did he even get that? That's what I want to know. Like, that's the important question here, but this place looks insanely different, just completely desolated. Like, again, you gotta work on your redecorating skills, because this is not an upgrade to what it was beforehand. Like, I know you never really liked Hyrule, but even Gerudo Desert looks nicer than this. Anyways, starting things off, check it out. Argarok is back. There's actually two of them in this level that we need to take care of, but we might as well start with this one. And I guess while we're doing so, we can talk about Zelda, since this is the first time playing as her. Zelda is interesting. Her playstyle is unlike any other character, I want to say, because I feel like in the right hands, Zelda is insanely powerful. However, since this is probably my third time total playing as her, I'm still trying to nail down like all of her combos and stuff like that. So for me, she's not really my greatest character right now, and she feels kind of weak in comparison to people like Link and Ganon, who are just like powerhouses and super easy to use and combo with, and like can kill tons of enemies. Zelda's combos require a little more effort, if you will, to get those large number combos and take out enemies super quickly, so probably not the best character to play like the final level of the game with, but we should be fine regardless. And wow, we actually killed Argarok in like one swoop right there. I guess he was at like half HP already though, but still, that was quite the powerful move. I mean, that just shows that Zelda can be very powerful. Plus, underneath Zelda's special gauge, you'll notice that there are three little circles. I think those are like supposed to be like Tear of Light canisters from Twilight Princess and like Skyward Sword. You know, those little things that you like filled up when you were in the Twilight, and I forget what Skyward Sword actually called them. Like when you went into that weird dimension, you had to like collect those tears or whatever they were called. But I think that's what it's supposed to represent, and I believe when you have those charged up, it allows you to do like different combos, and also gives your weapon like the electrical element to it as well. So you're going to want to keep that charged up as much as you can. I believe you do actually charge up from doing different combos as well. You can also press your strong attack button once, and I believe Zelda will charge up like all three little circles of those. So I guess keep that in mind while you're like playing as her. Anyways, let's take down this second Argarok. About this final level though, like, there is just something about a completely decimated Hyrule Field that is really awesome to me, and I love just the idea of fighting to reclaim the area after Ganon has actually succeeded for once, because it's not often in like you know, games like Mario or Zelda where the villain actually does succeed. I mean, I guess Bowser does kidnap the princess, but so does Ganon. I mean, very rarely does, you know, Ganon control all 3 pieces of the Triforce and take over Hyrule Castle. And the same with Bowser, like, very rarely does he capture Princess Peach and, you know, control the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, usually Mario stops him before that point. So it's kind of cool to see, like, the flip side of that, whereas, yeah, if Ganon actually did get control of all 3 pieces of the Triforce and, you know, successfully destroyed Hyrule Castle and Field, this is what would happen. And now the heroes against all odds, because now neither Zelda nor Link have their pieces of the Triforce, are going up against Ganon, and it's like completely insane. It boggles my mind. It's still really, really awesome though. Like, it would kind of be cool to see that in a main series Zelda game, but they'd have to, like, explain how Link would even be able to do that, since, I mean, it's basically impossible. Like, the power of the Triforce is just way too strong. I mean, this game gets away with it because, you know, you get the ability to summon, like, people from all the different timelines, so I guess you get the sheer advantage in numbers, and that could probably be enough to just barely overpower the Triforce, at least enough to reclaim some of the pieces. And man, do I sound like such a nerd right now. Alright, I'm gonna get off this topic, but, you know, we gotta geek out every now and again. Anyways, let me just finish clearing out this keep, and then we can actually start working on the first objective in this level. As you can see, we need to protect the bomb shoe. That actually spawned a while ago and hasn't moved, so that's probably not a good sign. It's probably getting attacked by a ton of enemies. Hopefully, it's still in pretty good shape, though, because it does have to go, well, not too far across the map, but it does have to go through that one keep that is, like, completely full still. And actually, ooh, man, that bomb shoe, it's not looking too good at all, actually. It's a good thing I came here when I did, because holy crap, if I waited too much longer, that thing might have actually exploded before it reaches its destination. I'm pretty sure if that happens, that's like an instant game over for this level. So yeah, it's a good thing we're here. And hey, it's on the move now. Fantastic. I gotta take this keep, like, now, otherwise it is not going to be good when that bomb shoe comes rolling through here. Thankfully, it seems like the Hylian troops did a pretty dang good job, because the keep boss has already appeared. So let me just take care of this guy, and there we go. Now the bomb shoe should have a pretty easy time getting through here. Let me actually get rid of this BMO, because, yeah, I'm pretty sure that thing might actually attack the bomb shoe, and I definitely don't want that. Should probably also get rid of all these other captains out here, like this Stalfos and this Dynalfos, just because they're gonna try and hurt my little bomb shoe, and I definitely don't want that. Kaboom, baby! There we go. 500 enemies already. These upgraded bombs, they do pretty good damage. I mean, they're not the greatest, but they're alright. Like, all of the weapons in this game, like, not your main weapons, the secondary weapons, they're not really, like, that good. Even when you upgrade them, like, bombs are pretty alright, I would say, but other than that, I really wouldn't bother using them. Like, the boomerang, I mean, it stuns the enemies, that's about it, so they're not really worth it, honestly. Plus, it, like, takes way too long to switch between them as well. It's just not, like, convenient enough, if you ask me. But I digress, and hey, the bomb shoe actually made it. Sweet! Now that that wall is gone, we can finally move on with the rest of this level. You know, from, like, an objective standpoint, this level's not really too long. Like, if I didn't actually need to collect the heart container and the golden Skulltula, I could probably trigger the final fight in, like, a few minutes, provided that, you know, I played very cautiously, or I was just, like, really high leveled, because there's really not too much you need to do at this point. Although, for us, we need to rack up 1,000 KOs, that way we can get the gold Skulltula, and then, of course, we need to find the heart container that Zelda can get in this level. But yeah, like, for a final level, it's pretty short, although I gotta say, the final battle more than makes up for it, because it's a pretty dang epic battle. I will definitely say that they did a pretty good job with it. The only problem is Ganon has now spawned on the map, and that could be dangerous for us because right now Ganon is just like super powerful. You really don't want to fight him, which honestly I can live with that right now. I will run away to live another day because, like I said, we still got to get that Skeleton Heart Container anyway, so we might as well just try and stay as far away from Ganon as we possibly can. Although, at this point, Ganon's basically going to try and undo all the work that we just did and recapture keeps, and the only, thing that's going to slow him down is our party members who will try and fight him on their own. Although 9 times out of 10, they will just end up getting completely destroyed by him. But it does buy you some time and allows you to do other things around the map, so at least they're good for something, I suppose. Plus, as soon as Ganondorf spawns, he starts raining lightning down from the sky, and it sort of, goes in front of you, so you gotta be a little bit careful when you're running around the map and stuff like that. Anyways, let's attack Ganon once, and hopefully this will actually trigger something in the level, because it didn't trigger before, and I kinda need it to. It'll make my life a lot easier if this works, and I'm pretty sure, attacking him is the trigger. So there we go, finally we got it. So, basically, our next objective should be to take back the castle keep. The reason why you want to do that is, well, Ganon's, ridiculously strong right now. You know, he's got that red aura around him. He's not invincible, but his attacks do a ton of damage, and, he's harder to kill. But if we take back the castle keep, that will pretty much go away and return him to normal, and we can just fight him from then on out, which will make our lives a lot easier. Plus, right now, we sort of have the luxury of being able to explore the map, so while Ganon's sort of just, throwing a fit and probably going to try and retake some keeps, I'm going to try and farm up to 1,000 KOs and actually make my way towards the heart container that I need. And that is one thing that I noticed about this level, both the secrets, at least for Zelda, her heart container and the Skulltula, they're in the far corners of this level. They really put them out of your way, which is kind of annoying, but not really the end of the world. Alright, so we got 900 KOs. We should be good. Let's just run up into this keep. Actually, it's not even an active keep, but it is a keep regardless. And if we blow up this rock, check it out. There's a chest underneath. And inside is, of course, going to be the heart piece that I oh so desire. Ta-da! There we go. Alright, now that we got that, let's run over to where the Skulltula is and try and grab that real quick before Ganondorf completely tears through, all of our allies and just forces them all to run away. Because, yeah, after he takes out one of them, another is just going to run up and try and stop him. But to no avail, they're pretty much always going to fall. I've never seen any of them ever succeed, ever. So, yeah, they're doomed to fail from the start. I almost wish you could just tell them not to, but, whatever. It's not really my problem, I guess. So, they're doing it for Hyrule anyways. It's an all-out fight right now, so if they gotta risk their lives for, the sake of Hyrule, then so be it. I'm willing to accept those losses. Oh, man, that's a terrible thing to say, actually. Alright, so, the Golden Skulltula, well, it's actually inside the Fairy's Fountain. I know, it was kind of weird for them to, put a keep inside here and then fill it with enemies if they weren't guarding a secret, so that's the reasoning why there's, so much crap here, because honestly, this whole right side of the map is completely pointless for the most part. Just the middle and left side are really what you want to pay attention to if you've already collected everything. We do need to kill 50 more enemies though before we can actually get this Skulltula, so hopefully, yeah, there's way more than 50 enemies in this keep. And ooh, dang, man, I was hoping that was actually going to give me the remaining kills that I needed, but whatever. We pretty much got it. You know what? Let me just use my special. There we go. That'll guarantee us getting over 1,000 KOs. Plus, it'll get that freaking Dynalphos out of my face, man. I'm telling you, I hate those guys. Anyways, the Skulltula. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There it is. Alright. I forgot it doesn't appear until, like, the game actually says it appears. But we got ourselves another illustration piece. Sweet. Now that that is done, well, guess what? There's really not much else for us to do besides to start the process of triggering the final fight with Ganon. But first, before we confront Mr. Ganondorf, what do you say we go and capture the castle keep? That way he's just a little easier to fight. And my gosh, I need to stop getting struck by lightning. Holy crap, like, it is so easy to avoid, but at the same time, like, when you're just trying to run really quickly in a straight line to some place, like, you don't really notice, like, the sparkles on the ground. And, you kind of just run directly into it, which kind of stinks. Anyways, though, I am loving having two specials, by the way. Like, oh my gosh, it makes clearing keeps so much easier. Ooh, can I actually? Heck yeah, man, I got a third, and wow, I completely botched that because I kind of wanted to turn around just a little bit more, but at least we did like a ton of damage to that Dynalfo, so not the worst thing to happen. I mean, I was gonna have to kill it anyway, so whatever, no skin off my bones. Speaking of which, get out of here, man, you're dead now. Alright, now I just gotta take care of this guy. I'm pretty sure this guy is a Stall Master. It's weird though, because the Stall Masters actually have attacks that are similar to that of a Dark Knight. Like, they have that weird sort of wind up and charging thrust attack. And after they finish that, their weak point appears just like how a Dark Knight would. But I guess it's not like uncommon for them to reuse like attack animations for different enemies and so on and so forth. So I'm not really complaining about it, I just thought it was interesting. Alright, now it is time, Mr. Keep Boss. You need to die quickly, that way I can take on Mr. Ganondorf. And there we go. So yeah, capturing this keep removes the giant sword somehow. You know what that sword reminds me of? It reminds me of, the giant sword from Super Mario RPG. I don't know why, it just does. Well, I guess it's the fact that they're both giant swords and they both like stick out of castles at some point, so never mind. I know exactly why it reminds me of it. Anyways, man, Ganon forced Midna to flee. Come on. Thankfully though, since that sword is gone, Ganon's power has been reduced, and now we can easily take him on. I ain't even scared of you, Ganon, my man. It's time for you to just, like, stop your terror and reign of Hyrule. Hyrule belongs to Zelda, man. You gotta give it up. Go back to Gerudo Desert and rule over some sand, my man. Like, the same for you, obviously. Like, I mean, look what you did with the place in the short time that you did have control over. Like, you completely destroyed everything. So, you're just clearly not fit for this. The desert is the only place that is good for you. And gosh dang it, man. Cut it out with your freaking lightning. I just want this magic because, guess what time it is? Focus Spirit time, baby. Oh yeah, you don't stand a chance now. I mean, I love the fact that just Focus Spirit breaks through the guard, and hopefully this will actually be enough to do it. And wow, was that a... Holy crap, that's really cool. I think that was like Nehru's Love, Din's Fire, and Fedor's Wind, like all combined into one. That's a really cool, like, Focus Spirit. Anyways, though, we've done it. We've defeated Ganondorf. Or have we? Come on, you guys didn't think it would be over that easily. Plus, I did say there was going to be a pretty epic fight. And this is it. Ganon's true form. It's a crazy cool fight, and that cutscene was even cooler. Now, this fight's actually very interesting because, you know all those other bosses like Argarok, Goma, Manhandla, and King Dodongo? Well, Ganon takes a page from those guys' books, and all of his attacks are like based off of them. So basically what you need to do is figure out which boss he is mimicking and then use that weapon to counter him. So, dang it, man, I was not locking onto him. That kinda stinks. But yeah, it's a really interesting boss battle, and it keeps you on your toes. Alright, let's manhandle it, so give me that boomerang. Bam! There we go, right in the face. I don't know, I just really like the fact that right at the end, they really just like make you use all these weapons, and I'm pretty sure this is King Dodongo. Ooh, we actually got that. Wow, I thought for sure we totally like missed the time window for it. Alright, what's next, my man? Come on. Is he... Oh, manhandle again. Alright. Did not see that one coming, but I will take it. Manhandle is probably like the easiest one to hit on Ganon, honestly. But I guess if I had like any advice to give you for this fight, it would be just stay as far away as Ganon as you like can, while still being able to lock onto him and like hit him with your boomerang, arrows, etc. Because you really don't want to be close to him. You don't really need to be close to him, so just keep your distance and you should be fine. It's that time already, I guess. Rudo gave us the light arrows. Yeah, that's right. You guys know you can't defeat Ganon without light arrows, so of course we needed those. And now this is sort of where the second phase of the fight begins. So, basically that giant like purple jewel on Ganon's head, that's his weak point. Oh wow, it actually just randomly gave it to us. That usually does not happen. Like, normally he doesn't attack and then that shows up. Very rarely does his weak point just reveal itself for us. But yeah, once that glowing jewel appears, just shoot a light arrow at it, and then you can start dealing some damage to him. Ooh, hang on. Ah, dang, I don't know if we can hit him from here. Oh, we did. Wow, that was very surprising. Thankfully, though, like, all of Ganon's attacks are like easily telegraphed and avoidable, so you should really have no trouble, like, for the most part, avoiding any damage that he could potentially put out. And ooh, can we get him? Actually, ah, dang it, man, not at the right angle. That stinks. And now he's doing his little like red electric attack. That actually can be kind of devastating because he can actually wait, what, really? He's okay. Did we hit him with that? Run. No, we did not. Let's get out of here. Run away. Again? Are you kidding me? Alright, we definitely hit him that time, right? Okay, we did. Just wanted to make sure. That was really bizarre. Like, that one didn't really make too much sense to me. But let's just use our special, deal some extra damage, and we should automatically get the execute. Yeah, there we go. Shabam, baby. Not dead yet. Just a little more to go. But yeah, that like red electric attack can actually be very devastating. You definitely want to avoid that if you can. And ooh, please. Did we get it? I think we did. Yeah, baby. Plus, he can also summon down like red lightning from the sky, I believe. So just keep that in mind as well. Ah, dang it, man. He's like so close. I just want to finish him off now. Alright, let's not get too cocky though, because I do not want to fall now. I will, however, just grab all these, that way I can fill up my special meter again. That'll definitely be helpful. Alright, now it's up to you, Ganon. The next time you make yourself vulnerable, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to destroy you, so you better watch out, man. Don't make it easy on me now. Alright, he's charging up. Oh, no, he's not. He's actually making his weak point vulnerable. There we go. Is that going to do it? Come on. Oh, dang. Wait, did we miss him, maybe? I don't know. Maybe we have to hit him twice now. Link's in trouble, though, so let me help him out. Actually, never mind, Link. Screw you, because I got my opportunity. And I definitely got him that time, so here we go. Let's finish him off with a special. And one giant light arrow to the face. Bam. There's just one thing left. Return the Master Sword to its place. But I'm not the one who should do that. No matter what, you two always save Hyrule. Together. Goodbye, Link. Ready? And with that, well, we've completed Legend Mode of Hyrule Warriors, at least before we get into DLC stuff, and I will be covering the DLC. In fact, the first DLC pack has already been released, and that adds 5 missions to Legend Mode, I believe, so I'll definitely go over those at a later date, and holy crap, that is a very awesome weapon. EXP and Materials Plus, I like that one. That one's kind of trash, but I will definitely take all these materials. And let's see what we got for our last illustration piece. Link and Zelda's faces. That's kind of nice. But yes, I will be covering the DLC stuff. However, by the time this video goes up, I will be away on vacation for a couple of days. So once I get back, I will start doing the DLC stuff. Until then, that's going to do it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.